All right, how about this? I will bet you that by midnight tonight, I can steal the Medal of Valor from your office.
Why would I possibly agree to that?
Because if I lose, I'll work the next 5 weekends. No overtime. And I won't tell anyone here about the time I saw you wearing short shorts outside of work. But if I win...
You won't?
You have to do all of my paperwork tonight. The busiest and spookiest night of the year. And you have to publicly state that I'm an amazing detective/genius.
And this won't interfere with you doing your job?
You mean my job as an amazing detective/genius? No, it will not. I'll do all of my work, guaranteed.
I'm considering it. I'm interested. I agree to participate.
All right. There's the robot I fell in love with.
You are 5 minutes into your deadline. And here you are, handcuffed to a table in a locked room.
Which is precisely where I planned on being. Captain, let me tell you a little story. You remember when I fell through your ceiling?
Yes, that was 6 hours ago.
It was, I admit, a disastrous failure. But it gave me the idea for Herman, the friendly janitor you met. With Herman, I commenced the perfect crime.
I caught you as Herman.
But you didn't catch Rosa.
Come out of there.
As it turns out, our friend Rosa is great at picking locks.
Does not surprise me.
No, me neither. Of course, I had to find a way to get her out of your office without you seeing her. So I created a diversion, not mistimed, perfectly timed, so she could escape unseen.
What about the pigeons?
Oh, the gray pigeons? They were a red herring, thank you. Their only purpose was to draw you into the copy room while 2 members of my team broke into your locked office. So now, I had a way into your office and an open cabinet. All that was left was for the royal babies to steal your keys.
Yes, but you didn't need the keys. The cabinet was already unlocked. You needed a way into the safe.
And I got it. You were so concerned with getting your keys back, you didn't even notice the sergeant steal your phone. That's right. Even the sergeant's on my side. I then had Charles dust your screen cover for prints. The greasiest smudges revealed the 4 numbers you used the most. The 4 numbers in your passcode. Based on your advanced age, I assume that you use the same passcode for everything. Your phone, your email, and of course, your safe.
That would be a fair assumption.
And that brings us to 5 minutes ago, when Amy came to your office and told you that I'd been arrested. I knew she's the only one you would believe because, frankly, she's usually too lame to take part in these kinds of things. And as you walked over here, Charles awkwardly stuffed himself through your window and opened your safe. We had the 4 numbers of your code, which meant there were 24 possible combinations for Charles to try. That could take up to 4 minutes, which is why I really dragged out this explanation. I mean, really stretched it. I don't know if you noticed, but there were times where I was like, what am I even talking about? This isn't, oh. But now, 4 minutes is up, which means Boyle is either on the other side of that door holding your medal, or I've lost.
Well, Captain, it seems that Jake isn't the only person you underestimate.
20 seconds to spare. Game over, Captain. Check me.
I think you mean checkmate. You really need to learn how to play chess. How did you get everyone to help you?
I appealed to their sense of teamwork and camaraderie with a rousing speech that would put Shakespeare to shame. For too long we've been put down, ridiculed, made to wear ties, but no more, for today we defeat him!
And that worked?
No, no, not at all. My speech did not inspire them. Come on. So I bribed them. I told them that if we pulled this off, I would do all of their paperwork. And since you're doing all my paperwork...
I'm impressed, Peralta. Well done.
Thank you, sir. But now it's time for round 2 of our Halloween bet. This year, I believe I'll make things more difficult for myself. Let's say, what? I'll steal the watch right off your wrist.
Or we could just not do it at all this year.
What? Sir, with all due respect. Come on, homie. No?
It's not worth all the trouble. Just so you might call me an amazing captain/genius and give me 1 week of overtime for free?
All right, fine. I'll double the overtime. I'll triple it. I'll quadruple it. I will 5-druple it. I'll 5-druple the overtime. Got his attention. He's coming back to me.
Just to clarify, if you steal my watch by midnight, I will do your paperwork for a week, but if you fail, you will give me 5 weeks of overtime for free.
Correct.
I'm doing a cost-benefit analysis in my head. The benefits outweigh the costs. We have reached an accord.
Accords! You played me.
Like Franz Bluheim plays the flute.
But how? I've been planning this theft for 3 months.
I know, but I've been planning it for a year. Last Halloween, after you won the bet, I went back to my office to do everyone's paperwork, but I did no paperwork. I started to plot my revenge. I began by creating a word cloud.
But how could you possibly have known I was going to try and steal your watch?
I knew you would try to take something important to me. During the year, I drew your attention to my watch. You're 8 minutes late. You're 14 minutes late. You're 3 minutes early. In Chicago.
You annoyed me into stealing it.
Exactly. Now you had a target, but you needed a plan. Fortunately, it walked through the door, handcuffed to Diaz.
Scumbag pickpocket is Dan McCreary. He can take anything off of anyone.
Anything? Anyone?
The look on your face, priceless. I put McCreary into my employ immediately. Fast forward to this morning. You commenced your plan. McCreary stole my watch and then replaced it with a replica. And while you celebrated, McCreary put my watch back in my pocket. The watch never left my person. Dun, dun, dun.
I can see that you're enjoying this.
Not nearly as much as I enjoyed phase 2. While you met with McCreary, Santiago placed a fire hydrant in front of your car, which she then towed away. Next, I had to take Charles out of the equation. He had a badge and a gun, and he would do anything to help you. Enter a parade of drunks that separated the two of you long enough for Terry to kidnap Charles. Then, 2 bears spilled their drinks on you and stole your wallet. Those bears? Scully and Hitchcock.
I can't put my head off!
If Terry kidnapped Charles, how did Charles tell me to get on the party bus?
8 months ago, at a morning briefing, I told the squad that a group of thieves was targeting party buses, so I could record Charles saying,
Jake, party bus! Toot toot! Get on board!
I knew Boyle would never knowingly betray me.
with your jacket and shoes gone, you didn't look like a cop, but you still had your badge. That is, until you entered the party bus. Rosa's feline dancing distracted you as a mysterious partier stole your badge on Halloween.
It was you in the mask, you sly son of a bitch! Well done. But I do have to ask, those guys at the impound, did they really smash my car?
No, in fact, I had them wash it.
Good one, Captain. You can't wash a car. So how'd you convince the whole squad to betray me? What'd you offer them?
I asked them if they wanted to embarrass you, and they instantly said yes.
Not gonna lie, that turns me on a little bit. The goal? To determine who must call the other an amazing detective/genius.
The first year, by sheer dumb luck, Jake eked out a feeble victory.
And last year, I let the captain win because he's old and sad.
Sad because the competition was so dismal.
Is this meeting about something?
It's about everything.
This year's the tiebreaker, a final heist to decide once and for all the true king of the 9-9.
Halloween Heist 3, the heistening. Tagline?
This year, we both attempt to steal the same object instead of Jake attempting to steal one from me.
I gave you one direction on the tagline, snappy. But yes, we will be attempting to steal the same item, this.
The crown will be locked in this briefcase, which in turn will be locked in the interrogation room.
And so unto the briefcase goes the crown. Didn't sing it with me.
Are you Al, the janitor?
Nope. I'm your worst nightmare. Amy Santiago.
No.
I don't understand what is happening.
Allow me to explain. Amy and I were ahead of you the whole time.
No, you weren't part of this. Get back over to the loser side, loser.
All right, worth a shot.
So how'd you pull it off?
Well, it all started when I went to tell Jake how badly he hurt my feelings, and he yelled at my breasts.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna come off well in this story.
Nope. Remember when you set off the witch? It made Captain Holt flinch, which was weird since his door was closed, but not weird since he actually heard it over a bug he planted at your desk. It was in an old muffin that you never threw in the trash.
That's why people throw away garbage.
How are we together? Anyway, I tapped into the bug's frequency, so I had ears on Jake. I needed to know what Holt was up to. That's where Hitchcock came in.
I masterminded the entire plan.
You did one small thing, and I had to explain it to you like 45 times. He left a tiny crack in the blind so I could read the captain's lips.
Sharon and your kids will distract Jake. They'll be here at 9:30 sharp. My waffle xylophone on the cheese man.
What?
My lip reading is not flawless. Now that I knew your plan, it was simple to disrupt. While Scully gracefully moved the witch, I got into character. Holt triggered the witch, which brought Jake into the room.
And I threw the crown in the trash can.
Exactly as I planned. Then I sent you all here, placed an out-of-order sign on the perfectly functional elevator, made you all walk up 31 flights of stairs and vomit twice.
Actually, it was 4 times if you count all the stairwell stuff.
You thought I was just Holt's lackey, and you thought I was just Jake's girlfriend. Well, I'm my own person, capable of making my own decisions, and I decided to humiliate you both.
Well, you did.
We'll be playing for this. A plaque that reads the ultimate detective/genius.
You and Santiago should quit now. I'm going to stomp on your dreams.
It's fun to see you so passionate.
I will slit you both open from mouth to anus and wear you like jackets.
Huh. Is it weird that that turned me on a little bit? It doesn't matter, but let's move on. The plaque will be held in this.
Is that my childhood caboodle?
It most certainly is, but don't worry. I removed the scrunchies, old report cards, and photos of young Al Gore. I'm better looking than him anyway.
We're talking a young Al Gore? Peralta, you do make me laugh.
Okay, sticks a little bit. It will be secured with this brand new lock. Hitchcock, if you would do the honors. There you are.
You can have that back in 3
Nope, don't ever need it back.
Sup, losers? I have the real plaque.
Gina! Of course. It all makes sense, except for the parts I don't understand and the fact that I still kind of think Terry did this.
Nope, it was all me. 3 weeks ago, Captain Holt asked me to order a plaque that read, "The Ultimate Detective/Genius." I did it, and I ordered 3 copies and a statue of Tyrese riding a dolphin.
Is that relevant?
To my life, yes. Once I had the plaques, I manipulated Captain Holt into choosing Boyle as his partner. All it took was 6 bottles of dish soap.
See, this is what happens when Jake tries to wash dishes by himself. It's like he's helpless without Boyle.
Yes. He is helpless without Boyle.
And you fell for my trap like a greedy little rat.
Easy.
Yes, it was easy. And the next phase of my plan, a quote-unquote skating accident.
But you knocked out your 2 front teeth.
False teeth, fake blood. I lost my real teeth at Den Sutton's birthday party in 4th grade.
Oh, you made sure I didn't remember that.
It was minute 5 of 7 Minutes in Heaven with Todd Cohen when he bumped the wall and the bowling ball fell on my face.
Maybe I just wasn't at that party.
Once I'd faked the skating mishap, I swapped out a dummy plaque for the real one. Then I left to go to the dentist.
And you convinced your dentist to help you carry out the rest of the heist?
No.
Of course not. Go ahead.
I came back wearing the perfect disguise to make sure I was never noticed by anyone. Something so drab and uninspiring.
Feels like it's gonna be a dig on me.
I wore Amy's clothes. There it is.
This is your doing, you and your male prostitute.
Bill is not a male prostitute, I don't think.
That suit is not drab. It has a fun salmon lining.
No, Amy, it made me invisible. And now that I had that power, every time one of you stole a plaque, I replaced it with a fake. And no one had any idea until the lights went out, revealing a secret message. Heists are dumb.
Then we raced in here to blame Terry, and you trapped us. No, the only thing that kept me sane was planning for the Halloween heist those many years doing hard time.
It was 8 weeks.
I also went to prison, dog.
We're getting off track here.
No, we're not, dog. Peralta's just trying to play the sympathy card so we all go easy on him. I'd rather send you back to prison than see you win.
Okay. This year we compete for the most elegant and regal of all prizes.
A championship cummerbund.
Or belt, as normal people call it.
Belt. I'd like to see the pair of slacks whose loops are large enough for this belt. No, it is a cummerbund.
Well, whatever it is,
Cummerbund.
It's inscribed with the words amazing human/genius. The objective is to have it in your possession at midnight.
This year, the competition is not limited to winners of the past heists.
That's right. Any man or woman, #resist, can enter. It's open to everyone.
Ooh, every man for himself. It's like Bachelor in Paradise.
It's really cool that you guys open it up to anyone.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we talked about it, and we just felt like it was only
I
fair.
was being sarcastic. You all suck, and I hope Jake goes back to jail.
Oh, cool. I'm glad everyone feels comfortable joking about that.
Not joking.
Insult me all you want, for I have only this to say. Victory shall be mine!
I heard you practicing in the shower. You can't surprise me. Letting me into your life was the worst mistake you ever made.
Cool. Fun take on our relationship.
Well, I, for one, think you're perfect for each other.
Feel like there's gonna be more.
Because you're both losers.
There it is.
None of you stand a chance against me. No courage, no patience, no brains, and, of course, a bald old man.
I'm younger than you.
No comeback for the bald thing, I see.
Yeah, I'm not doing the heist. I'm out.
Okay. Right. Just like you were out last year.
I was out last year.
As a setup for this year.
You're good, Jeffords, but not good enough.
Hello, Jacob.
Hames, what are you doing here? Why aren't you out looking for the belt?
You and I both know the belt never left the precinct.
I don't know that. Nobody knows that.
I kept thinking, how did anyone swap my key? And then it hit me, they didn't. They swapped the safe. One of the handmaids, I'm assuming fake Charles, took my safe and then, of Amy, deposited a lookalike. What did you give fake Charles so he'd help you?
Nothing. In fact, he gave me something. The power of financial freedom. I invested in a pyramid scheme. It's no time to go into it right now.
Okay. So, while we all tried to figure out who had the real key, fake Charles broke into the safe, removed the tracker, and led Terry and the whole squad on a wild goose chase. My only question is, which box is the belt in?
Well, good luck figuring it out, because the clock is tick-tick-tocking.
It's that one.
No!
The dust pattern on top doesn't match its neighbors. You see, Jake, I'm always gonna be one step ahead of you. You've lost the ability to surprise me. You're just plain boring.
Again, weird take on our very loving relationship.
And it's midnight, so I guess I'm an amazing human/genius.
Yeah. Although, you might want to read the inscription on that there belt.
Why? Oh no, what does it say? Amy Santiago, will you marry me?
Surprise.
I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening right now.
I'm so confused, I don't know what's happening right now. Title your sex tape.
Oh my God, I'm shaking. I'm definitely gonna cry. Title of your sex tape. Wait, is this really happening? Is this part of the heist? If this is part of the heist, I will dump you so hard.
No, please, Ames, like, it's really happening, okay? It's not part of the heist, I promise. This is real.
It is?
Yeah. Okay, here goes. Ames, I love you. I love how smart you are. I love how beautiful you are. I love your face, and I love your butt. I should have written this down first.
No, it's okay. Go on.
I love how much you pretend to like Die Hard.
I like the second one.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah. You're kind, and you're funny, and you're the best person I know, and the best detective. Also, for reals, I love your butt.
I love yours too.
Gross. Amy Santiago, will you marry me?
Jake Peralta, I will marry you.
Welcome, one and all, to the first ever Cinco de Mayo Halloween Heist 6. We're still working on the title.
No need, I love it.
Thank you, Charles. Now, before we go any further, we should probably choose an item to steal. Does anyone have anything valuable on them? Maybe some jewelry?
I have a medical alert bracelet that tells people my name and address, in case I have a brain collapse.
Perfect. This year's champion will be whoever is in possession of Scully's very upsetting bracelet at midnight tonight.
You all suck!
Son of a bitch stole my song.
Well, first, for my plan to work, it had to happen on a day when I could control everything. I couldn't let it be Halloween.
You faked the gas explosion.
Yeah, stupid actors almost blew it. What was with that moaning, Trent? I thought you studied at the Lee Strasberg Institute.
Doesn't mean anything. They just take your money.
Oh, that is a huge relief. I felt so bad about poking that guy's wound to make sure it was real.
You should still feel bad about that.
No, it was all fake. I'm totally absolved. Continue with your story, Sarge.
I knew you'd suggest a heist as a distraction for my lieutenant exam. Then all I had to do was sit back and watch as everyone took things way too far.
But how'd you know we'd get so out of hand?
I spent the last 6 months sowing the seeds of conflict. Man, I am so sick of Jake saying he's the only two-time Halloween heist winner.
I'm the only two-time Halloween heist winner.
I can't believe everyone says you're not helpful during the Halloween heist, just because they all think your fingers are too big.
We'll show them.
Thanks for inviting me over for dinner. Boy, that's hung in a real prominent place, isn't it?
Not for long. I was manipulated?
Sorry, Kevin.
Don't apologize to him, Terry. It's his first heist. He needs to learn. Keep going.
Well, after I got everyone acting like maniacs, all I had to do was make you feel bad by knocking myself out.
The banner.
But how did you learn my voice command?
I didn't have to. I sold you the damn thing!
No. And I want it to unfurl when I say you all suck.
Absolutely.
Pleasure doing business with you.
The pleasure was all mine. That's gonna work.
I spent $1,800 on that thing.
You did?
Amy, stop interrupting. Terry's doing his big speech.
Anyway, once my fake concussion was on display, I created the perfect distraction for my partner to do his job.
Cheddar, you duplicitous bitch.
I've been training Cheddar for months.
Wow, what a fun improvised song!
When I swapped the Hootsworths, I put a magnetic collar on him. From there, Cheddar followed us all the way to One Police Plaza, where he hand-delivered the bracelet to me right outside this room.
Say hello to the Infinitude Gobbler. It's identical to the one that Thabu wore in the movie Avenga Boys.
This glove
Gobbler.
contains 3 plastic jewels,
The Infinitude Gems.
each representing one aspect of a heist winner. Amazing human genius. Whoever possesses these stones at midnight will be named champion.
But what obstacles will I face, you may ask yourself? Well, the Infinitude Gems will be guarded by a ferocious and daunting sentry.
Hey, best friends. We're not your best friends, Bill. You don't get to decide that.
So, Bill will hide the gems in his pockets.
You're really gonna have to root around in there. I dried my jeans so they're extra tight.
You were right, Amy. I should have got a safe. Sorry, everyone. Let the heist begin!
Well, back on Halloween, I knew Jake would make the first move. And I had to be ready.
You were hiding in the fog. It wasn't Holt that put that chair in my pathway.
No, I did. I wanted to be the one who was responsible for our victory. What? We already lost. There's no point in trying to maintain team morale now.
Dick.
Anyway, I knew Cheddar would be making an appearance.
Oh, everyone loves to see Cheddar.
He's here a lot. I never bring in Arlo.
Who?
Exactly. I spent every morning for the last year giving Cheddar a taste for ham.
Oh, so that's why he got so thick and ended up on Chunky Pups.
I submitted his photo. And once you put Cheddar on a diet, all I had to do was mark the gems with a little of that sweet ham taste.
Why did you want Cheddar to swallow the gems?
Because I needed to delay things. The second part of my plan took place on Valentine's Day, which went perfectly.
I wouldn't say perfectly. Scully swallowed the gems.
Because I tricked him into it. Wasn't hard. Pretty much used the same cheddar ham playbook.
Table ham. 7 days in a row. So now I have to think twice before I eat food I find lying around. Thanks a lot.
I marked the gems with ham again, and everything pushed to Easter when I could finally get rid of Scully as my partner. Doctor, I'm willing to pay you to tell Norm Scully not to participate.
Participate? No. Norm Scully should not be participating in any activities. He could die. I'll go call him right now.
Now, I finally had a teammate whose hand I could cut off. Just needed a little help from Terry.
Boy, that thing's pretty heavy, huh?
Did you bring the tools?
But you were retired. You were loving your smoothies.
Yeah, but after a while, I felt left out. And if I'm being honest, smoothies weren't even that good.
I wonder why that was. Maybe it's because I hammed your smoothie.
Am I the only one who didn't get fed ham this year?
Wait, how did you know about Jake's bunny plan?
You weren't the only one listening in on this therapy.
Of course the bunny should have glasses. I just can't believe I didn't come up with it myself. Oh, you know what? Betty Rubble also gives me a bone. You guys were listening in on my therapy? That feels like a real violation.
Jake, this is Rose's moment.
Yeah, man, go tell it to your fake therapist.
She's fake?
Anyway, then I grabbed the gems, jumped off the roof, and wrote my name in flames.
Wait, why did you keep delaying the heist? Couldn't you have just won at Halloween?
Oh, I did. These are the real Halloween gems. I switched them out before Cheddar found them. I also won on Valentine's Day. What is happening? Switched those gems out before I gave them to Scully. And then I won today. So while you nerds are always arguing about who the only 2-time champion is,
Me.
I just became the first 3-time champion.